Yo, man, yo, fuck what you want, fan 007, nigga, man. Shout out to Angry Fan movement, nigga. What up, niggas, you good?
That's the King Cobra.
Hey, yo, I was gonna say,
What's
yo,
good?
we interviewed. Check it out, real quick, bro. And I want to just put it out there so we all know. I know niggas is just like, yo, what you talking about? Yo, we interviewed Arsenal and Ray Swag earlier. I actually just uploaded it just now. It's on public, so y'all can hear this shit for yourselves. You know what I'm saying? But basically, they hit me up on some shit. We want to talk our shit. They did the High Stakes 2 breakdown, and they pretty much announced that, you know what I'm saying, K-Shine versus Rex was supposed to be on High Stakes 2. And it got compromised along with Chess.
Oh, shit.
So it wasn't just Chess. Them niggas, yo, my nigga, hold on. Wait to see. I can say all this because it's already uploaded. It's on public now. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas said everyone had signed the contract and that Ray Swag was on his way to give K-Shine his deposit. Like, it was locked. It was sold. And it got compromised at the last minute, bro. I'm stuck on stupid because I didn't even know that shit. Like, y'all niggas is about to get Rex and Shine, and that's why URL just said the other day, oh, it's definitely going down now. This now it's kind of making sense on what the fuck is going on. This shit crazy. What's y'all thoughts?
Listen, man, I ain't going front. It's URL, man. That first of all, the whole K-Shine Rex beef started on that URL. We can't have it no other place. And for me, we seen how Suge and Surf, that shit started on URL. It ended up on UW, and look how that shit turned out. That shit was weak. We need that shit to just stay on URL. I don't care how UW feel about this shit at this point. Like, at the end of the day, URL, they know how to promote this shit. They know how to brand that shit. It got to stay there. It can't be on no other platform, yo. So I mean, I ain't mad.
But here's my question: if that's the case, then why the hell was it not locked in already, bro? What you mean? Because you want to hear it. UW is on some shit like they lollygagging with the battles, bro.
Nah, I think Arsenal. You said that before. I think Arsenal is purposely setting up those or booking those battles for it to be canceled, just so he can, shed limelight on his own brand, like his own league. I don't think that shit is like some shit where it's like he legit was trying to set up that battle and it just happened to get canceled.
But now, you know what though? I'm gonna be real with them, nigga. I asked them niggas about the Chess shit. I'm like, yo, but Chess is URL. Niggas is like, I said, are y'all booking niggas under contract? And he was just like, yo, we don't book nobody who's under contract. Once niggas say they under contract, we fall back. So apparently Chess wasn't under contract when they tried to book that shit.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that.
Well, who said that? Was it URL or UW?
Hey, but
Nah,
you know what it is?
Ray Swag, I had him on earlier.
I think it's I think if you go back to that battle with Av and Chess, didn't he say something to Chess about being under contract? And he shook his head like, no, like I'm not. He shook his head, no, I'm not under contract. It was so when he did that, I thought that there was something up there, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning. So it, you know what I'm saying, it might not be, totally the way. Like they said, that they probably wasn't under contract. Maybe they was verbally committed, you know what I'm saying? But they probably didn't sign no papers or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it could be, but I just don't see it.
Okay. Nah, I actually thought that motherfucking, I thought that Chess was under contract when I said that shit, like, oh, they purposely doing that shit just for URL to block him. I actually thought that Chess was under contract. You know what I'm saying?
Same here.
Now, if he's not on contract, that's fair game right there. We just got that's actually fair game for Chess to battle Rod B if he's not under contract, bro. There's no excuse for that being, to be honest, bro.
But
it's
Caps,
really not.
Caps, that lets you know that it was under contract, because if Chess wasn't under contract, there's no way that URL could just cancel that off the rip.
Yo, my nigga,
there has to be some type of.
You looking at this shit from a fan, my nigga. Stop looking at this shit from a fan standpoint, from a all business is good business standpoint, brother. Like, you ain't been paying attention to this shit the last couple of years. All they got to tell us is like, if you go over there, we ain't fucking with you no more. What you mean?
Nah, yo, I think that shit is
my
deeper
nigga, don't
than
take
that
that shit and we'll give you this, that, and the third. My nigga, it's that simple, though, bro. I'm telling you it's that simple. I know it's that simple. You bugging right now, bro. I'm telling you. It's that simple,
when I think about it, it is that simple, but I think Chess is under contract. I don't think that nigga's just, like, out here just, like, you got to think, like, for the last 2 years, how he's been promoted on URL. You think they going to just do that shit off the rip just because, off agreement? There's a contract in the background somewhere. There's a contract somewhere, yo. They're not going to promote the hell out of Chess like they've been. They've been pushing him more than they pushed a lot of other niggas. Are you trying to tell me that there was no contract under that for the last 2 years at least? Nah. There was definitely a contract.
All right, but my nigga, this battle is right now, though. You talking about the last 2 years. You talking about right now.
Well, yeah, maybe
right now.
Yeah,
my
maybe
nigga,
the contract expired.
I mean, so why else would Chess sign the paper?
Yeah. I mean,
why else would he sign if he's under contract, bro? I'm telling you, I interviewed the nigga. Arsenal said we don't deal with niggas under contract, bro. And then he shouted out Rum Nitty. Apparently, they was trying to get Rum Nitty too, and I guess he was under contract. They said shout out to him anyway, though.
Oh, okay.
They backed the
well, yeah.
They was trying to get Rum Nitty too, and they left it alone because he's under URL contract. The interview's up. It's up. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I'm even talking about it right now. I know we on the show and shit. That's another reason why I thought to not have to doing this show if I'm about to put the interview out. But you know what I'm saying? For those who ain't listening to this shit or doing both, like the interview's out now, bro. And they got right into the K-Shine T-Rex in the joint from the door. They ain't even hold off on that. They let that off from the door.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow, I'm sitting there like, wow, okay.
Yeah, see, when you think about it, all that shit is petty, man. This is why battle rap is kind of like shaky right now, because you got a lot of these leagues. You got UW and URL. They kind of back and forth with this shit. It's kind of like playing with. We just want to see battles. We don't care about what league it's on, really. And that's when we really think about it, it's not really about that. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, and you see all these guys, like it's damn near like it's almost like a life choice right there for them. Like they got to choose between just being promoted for a whole year's worth or just for that one event like a UW. It's like it's tricky, man. I don't know. For the battlers, it's tough because we just sit here. We just want battles. For them, it's like if they fuck up and not have a good bond or a little friendship or whatever they got going on with URL, it's like it's over for them. Because if that shit don't pop with URL, it's like they just it's like almost they fall off. When JC ain't cool with URL, look where he's at. He's been battling everywhere, but nobody cares. Clean Paper, Chilla Jones, all these niggas, they battle everywhere, but if they're not cool with URL and they got some situation with them where they not cool, should just be falling off for them, like until they get back on there. Now look, now everybody going crazy for Clean Paper and JC because of those announcements on Christmas. It's crazy, man.
Hey yo, I'm not even going crazy over them niggas because these niggas outside of this shit, but I see what you saying. It is what it is, man. I say this. I definitely see the difference when niggas be like, yo, you know what I mean? URL is another league now. Marketing-wise, it actually isn't. You know what I'm saying? Why is niggas going this crazy over JC? It's not like he stopped battling. You right.
Yeah. Come on, Caps. Yo, Caps, you gotta understand.
Right.
It's URL, man. Like we got. Look,
I feel you, but my nigga, wait. I hear you. But he just had a fucking classic versus Craig Lamar on RBE. Bro.
I know. I seen that.
You know, I'm gonna add one more. Oh shit, damn.
My fault.
I'm gonna add one more nigga. Hold on.
Yeah,
yo,
I feel what you're saying, bro.
Yo, that was.
I Posey on. Yo, KO, I see you, KO. I'm gonna get you on a little bit later. Posey, you on? Go ahead.
That's Posey.
Yeah,
that's Posey.
Good,
I'm Posey's URL Connect, but on another note, what I'm trying to say is, like when you got the main brand, like all these other leagues don't matter. Like we try to make it seem like KOTD, RBE, and all these leagues matter. Yeah, they do to an extent. But URL is the number one brand because it's the number one league that's respected, and so. Even when these niggas when they battle everywhere else, it don't matter. Like It matters to an
Nah,
extent.
B. Come on, man.
I was waiting for him to finish what he's gonna say so I could totally disagree with what he's saying and shit like that. It sounds kind of crazy to me, but go. I'll let him finish.
Caps.
Before I light his ass up. Go ahead.
You keep disagreeing all the time, but guess what? Every year it's the same shit. When we see Sue Surf fall off in all these other leagues, and he comes back on URL, when he does even decent, when he fell off on that third round against T-Top, just the fact that he did good on those first 2 rounds, niggas is going crazy. It don't even matter now. They're saying 2-1, Sue Surf. It's URL.
Nah, I actually had.
You gotta know this by now, man. You gotta know this by now.
That sounds stupid, my nigga. Because basically what you saying is, my nigga, what you saying is you co-signing niggas going over everywhere else and then doing whatever and then coming back to URL. I don't co-sign that at all. You can't talk.
No.
That's
I don't co-sign that.
I watch battle rap. I like battle rap, bro. I watch Prime Time. I watch every league, my nigga. Ain't no it's yeah. So I'm not riding with that. It's all about URL shit. I'm not. You can't, my nigga.
Well,
you gotta think about it. You can't really
co-sign
say that. I'm gonna tell you why you can't say that. Everyone's talking about JC coming back to URL. It's not like JC started on URL, bro. He started with Mike Murder on TV. You can't just go straight to URL. He started somewhere prior, bro. Clean Paper didn't start on URL. Clean Paper was on Grind Time before URL, and he was in Animal House. That's what he spelled his name differently. I understand niggas like him because he's on URL, but he didn't start there. T-Top didn't start on URL. He was on UW first and Spit That Heat and RDC. So I know what you're saying. You saying who cares it's URL, but URL is known for taking niggas who's already nice and then blowing them up more. But it's not like I don't really be agreeing with it. They make them.
URL does when they blow them up to like a level that no other league could ever have done that. If Hollow said on Grind Time when Grind Time was what it was, they was on top and URL took over and took Hollow and Khan and all them niggas. If they stayed on Grind Time, they wouldn't be shit right now. We wouldn't even be talking about them niggas in the top 5 and having classics and all that shit. It's because they went to URL.
Too, my nigga. I mean, you acting like Khan. You acting like everybody wasn't going crazy over Conceited.
They were. It would have died out
before he battled Goods. No, it didn't.
Caps. It would have died out when Grind Time died out. That's what I'm trying to say. But the fact that they made that move to URL is why they stayed relevant. If they stayed on Grind Time or where Johnny Storm was actually on the same level as Hollow the Don, if you think back in the day, Johnny Storm was as hyped up as Hollow the Don. And guess what? Johnny Storm stayed on Grind Time. And when Grind Time died, Johnny Storm died. All them other niggas died. When them niggas made the move, like Conceited and Hollow and all them niggas was smart enough to make that move, they actually stayed relevant. Nestle was also dope. He died when Grind Time died. He tried to make that move on KOTD, but he can't gain that. He can't get that fan base, that hype that he had. That's because he didn't make that move to URL because URL knew how to brand themselves and get all these celebrities and all these big names to kind of co-sign them, and that's why they where they at. That's why they got the most respect.
But hold up. Why does Big K, why does Head Ice, why do they stay relevant?
They came from URL.
They're not as relevant though. That's the thing. If Head Ice and Big No. Hear me out. Hold up. Don't go crazy. Big K and Head Ice are dope. They probably in my top 5, but when you talk about overall, them niggas are not as relevant as a lot of these niggas that's followers. Just look at their Instagram and Twitter followers. Head Ice and Big K. Go look at their followers.
They're not relevant as who?
As the Tay-Rocks, the freaking all the niggas, Briz and all these niggas that's on URL that's been having top 10.
Nah, you can't get that, bro.
Come on,
you can't tell me Briz.
Come on, man.
Go look at
my
that.
nigga. Briz is more relevant than Big K. He's more like I understand. Look, hit me up.
Come on, go look at the following, man.
Huh?
I said, go look at the following, man. How you going to... Yo, you even see it in the views.
Twitter, Big K blocked everybody. Are we talking about Twitter following?
I'm talking about Instagram.
Big K
doesn't
have no followers on Twitter. He blocks everybody. So how are we going by that?
But, okay. Well, if that's the excuse you're gonna use, then that's what it is,
nah,
right?
It's not an excuse. That's a fact, man. I would think you talking about battles, my nigga. Like, what you mean? Look at the battles.
I'm talking battles too.
Like, I'm not
views.
shitting on Briz, but my nigga, you acting like Big K didn't just like. What you mean? Cortez, show off, fucking. He's been on the street for mad long.
You're right, Cass. But look, Briz versus Tay-Rock got more views than most of them battles that Big K had for the past few years. That's been his best battles. Go look at them views, B. Briz versus Tay-Rock. Briz versus a few other niggas on URL. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Yo, it's clear as day. URL knows how to brand niggas.
Question?
What up?
It's the plan.
Can I ask you a question before you go there? When you say go look at Briz, it sounds whack because it sounds like I'm coming at Briz, when in reality I'm really just not. He's had the opponent.
I know.
When you look at Briz versus Verb, are they watching that shit for Briz or Verb? Are you watching Briz versus DNA? Are they watching that for Briz or DNA?
They were definitely watching it for the other nigga. But guess what? The nigga that showed up, and he made himself more relevant each time he battled a vet, like a DNA and Verb. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I got no respect for
but guess what? Big K been battling the top 10 niggas.
My nigga, you sitting here talking about, Hollow was talking about he was about to give this nigga Big K a one-rounder. Hollow don't just battle anybody.
Okay, but what does that mean? But what does that mean?
What you mean? First of all, I mean, you said he's more relevant. How is he more relevant if Hollow about to give this nigga a battle? Like, how?
No caps. If Hollow was going to give Big K a battle on URL, it would matter. When it's on KOTD, it don't really care. Nobody cares, really. Nobody really cares.
Come on, man. Come on, B.
It's a good battle. Everybody going to want to watch it, but nobody really is not taking serious because it's on KOTD.
Hold up, man. Come on, man. You can't just say that, man. You can't say, like, the court, like, just recently, all the battles that dropped, you can't say that the Cortez, Big K battle just didn't count. You can't say the Arsenal Head Ice battle didn't matter or didn't count.
I'm not saying it didn't count.
I'm
saying it didn't matter.
Y'all don't hold them battles to the same.
What do you mean it didn't matter?
Let's say Big K. If Big K lost clearly,
we don't be having 2-hour long debates about them battles. Y'all, we talk about for 10 minutes. Let's move on, nigga. If it's surfing T-top, we on the phone for 4 hours trying to decipher it because it's important.
No, Posey. See, that's why.
So what about the beat out Cortez?
Posey's on the.
Did we not have debates about the beat out Cortez?
Nigga, that shit was
happened?
like 30-minute debate, and then had beat out on. Then next week it's on to the y'all don't be holding y'all just got a soft spot for them. Just keep it real. We got a soft spot for KOTD.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
What are you talking about, my nigga?
What about RBE? What about all the battles on RBE?
Only nigga that cared about, and then Caps be trying to make battles that's not important seem important. Nigga, Cortez versus Big K, that's important, B. No, it's not. Nigga, we talking about it for 10 minutes.
How is not important?
It's not like, why? Nigga, Big K don't even take it serious. Big K was like, I don't give a fuck about that battle. Only person that cared about that battle was
Posey.
Like,
so you saying,
important?
So you gonna say this?
So
you gonna say Big K and Show Off didn't matter. You gonna say JC and Mr. Mills didn't matter. All these on RBE now.
Because
we talk.
Yo, let the fans treat them. Like, we have come on this show, have a 4-hour debate about T-Top versus Surf, and be mad at you. Nigga, fuck you faggot. Over that battle.
You want to know why?
Battles, we talk about it for 30 minutes and move on. Because it ain't important to us.
Because you or some other surf fan, Polo, when Polo get on here, they won't let it go. They won't say Surf law.
It's not a surf thing.
Nah. See, this is where y'all niggas be fucking up. Because, I personally felt like that shit was up. But it's not because it's a Sue Surf fan base that's taking over. Nah, it's not even that. It's because it's URL, man.
Yeah,
y'all niggas gotta stop y'all trying to make all these other leagues relevant and trying to make them seem like they that official and they can be on the same level as URL. But they can't.
You sound like you more of a URL fan than you are a battle rap fan.
I'm not, because I was more of a Grind Time fan than I was URL when Grind Time was popping and URL wasn't.
Right, but
and they just on the grind.
You saying all these battles don't count, but so what? Jack Boy and Fettuccine, that shit count to you? Like that shit count?
That's what it is. But
that
Drizzy,
count?
Nah, but
all the
but
Drizzy, like all the battles count. I agree with that. All the battles count. But
they all do.
When it's URL, we be on this fucking phone for 3 hours.
No,
like, yo, really?
No, it's not
like,
when it's URL. It's y'all getting the whole when it's URL. It's when URL got the top niggas. Sue Surf and or top niggas. That's
all right, Drizzy.
Like,
Drizzy, I'm gonna ask this right now. You and Caps, like right now, Pat Stay versus Tony D dropped on Don't Flop, and also Dialect versus Matt Hoffa on Don't Flop. Niggas ain't talked about shit about that.
We're not talking
shit about
that. Flop, you know that. So I mean, you're not really doing nothing with that.
Yeah,
you know,
but I'm saying every battle count. Y'all would have been talking about that shit by now. That shit been out.
My nigga, we talking about we talking about King of the Dot. We talking about RBE. We talking about Bullpen. Like, what you talking about, bro?
My nigga, URL just dropped. They dropped fucking Tax G versus who? You not talking about that fucking battle and that's
why you
URL.
Why you keep trying to zone in on the air ball? You trying to like?
That's what you niggas is doing.
No, we not.
You niggas is acting like every URL battle. Y'all niggas acting like every URL battle means something. No, the fuck it.
Nah. Like, I ain't going front. Not every URL battle means something, but it's just
not the PGs and
thing. Like,
they don't mean nothing.
It's
y'all just close your eyes on Diz versus Iron Solomon and be like, oh, that didn't happen.
No. Me personally, that happened. Iron versus B-Man happened too. But my thing is this, like, when it comes to, like, let's say let's say this was an award show and we doing, like, the Battle of the Year or Battlers of the Year, niggas going to start with the URL battles and they're going to go from there. They're not going to start with KOTD and all these other leagues.
Nah,
what? Y'all don't even realize subconsciously y'all be doing URL first. Y'all have URL first, and I don't even know it. I just be trying to front like, oh, let me try, because it's a political thing where y'all got to try to, y'all try to include all these other leagues, but y'all know URL is the number one shit.
Nah. My nigga, how is that a political thing that we're including other leagues? I'm lost at that. How's that political?
No, because to be honest, y'all niggas talk more about the URL battles than y'all do about the other leagues. Personally, but then when y'all start realizing, hold on, I got to start talking about KOTD and RBE and all these bullpen.
Nah, but my nigga, who says we got to talk about that? Is what I'm coming. We talk about
we don't play politics over here.
It's nobody. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's subconsciously. That's what y'all do. I listen to this show. Y'all niggas do that shit naturally.
Do you want this to be the URL battle rap radio? Like we.
No, I don't. But it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Don't do that. No, it's not.
Y'all be breaking down Diz and Dot. Like, when A-Ward versus Real Deal came out, okay, we had A-Ward on, talk to him. Okay, let's move on. And then let's talk about the URL shit. Like, stop doing. Y'all man, y'all got a soft spot for the niggas, man. Y'all have a soft spot for
was on like for almost 40 minutes. I mean, you act like he was on for 5 minutes.
Okay,
my nigga,
hold on. Before A-Ward, we had Real Deal on. I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, then after that, let's talk about Chess. What's
wrong with Chess? Yo, Caps.
We had three straight days of interviews and dialogue about the Queen of the Ring event that didn't go down. That shit had nothing to do with URL. We was on that shit for 3 straight shows. That had nothing to do with URL.
Everybody was tuned into that. We can't talk about
that. But every time I brought up a different league, like when you talked about Real Deal and shit, at the end of the day, it went right back to URL. You was like, why is he not getting booked on URL? Is it racism? Yeah. Try to figure out why he's not getting booked more on URL after he had that battle with B Magic. Everything just subconsciously, I just keep going right back to URL because subconsciously I know URL the best.
Yeah, so nobody's talking about URL's not the best league. Nobody's saying that. I think most people that get on the radio, most battle rap fans, understand that URL is, if we want to say the NBA or whatever, is the top league. Nobody's disputing that. I'm not going to say that. Nobody's going to say that on this radio. But what we going to say is that there are battles that happen other places that have impact on the culture, and it don't have to be on URL. That's all. I think that's all we saying, man. That's all we saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I agree. I agree
with that,
on that.
And
the way y'all delivering y'all shit, the way y'all kind of delivering the shit, y'all not hitting me. Like the way y'all saying
y'all trying to make like when we talk about URL, like we just straight up URL, and when it's not, it's just how naturally how shit is with battle rap.
No. Posey is straight URL.
When Fabulous and freaking Derrick Rose goes to an RBE event, then we can start saying, okay, well, shit is even everywhere across the playing field. But when niggas only go on the URL battles,
come on, man.
But I mean, but my nigga, mad niggas have been the bullpen already. Shaq and all these niggas.
You had Drake was out there. It's bullpen.
Drake was that king. Drake was that king of the diet.
Yeah,
so what
I
mean,
he paid
say it like that.
event.
Come on, man. Y'all ain't making no sense right now, man.
Y'all niggas talking about everything but except the fact that when we was bringing up URL, we also was bringing up how it's mad niggas that's not on URL that will beat niggas that are. Y'all forgot to mention that.
Drizzy, them niggas.
No, you right.
All the
You right.
creative niggas you love are coming to URL. Let's let that out the bag. Fuck it. All those creative people you love, they'll be on URL next year. Now what?
Exactly.
What energy you got now?
First of all,
trailers and
we all wanted pass on URL for the last how many years? He finally got on URL and he got his ass smoked. Now what?
Now what y'all got?
Grind times URL.
Listen, man,
grind times passwords.
These niggas they trying to push, man. Like it's mad niggas like Dot, Big K, Head Ice, Jonah will smoke them niggas.
They will be here.
Wait, is that Drizzy? That's Drizzy talking?
They will smoke those. Yeah, they will smoke those.
Drizzy.
The Jerry West's and shit they trying to put, get them, man, they will smoke them niggas. Them niggas won't get around. Them niggas won't get around against Big K.
Yo, Cap, so you got to demote Drizzy, man, because this nigga just said Jonah. Come on, dog.
What?
Nah, man.
Jonah, one of them niggas to beat Jonah. With my nigga, tell me which new nigga.
No.
New nigga will beat Jonah. Tell me which new nigga will beat Jonah.
I will tell you right now. I will say this right now. Briz will beat Jonah.
Briz ain't new. Briz ain't graduated.
You know what? Ryder will beat Jonah. Put it like that.
No, he won't.
You crazy right
yes,
now.
he would. We could bet on that. Yo.
Stop that shit, bro.
Oh, y'all niggas crazy. Y'all niggas.
You know what?
You over there snorting.
I don't even want to say like I don't even want to say it like that. Like I'm that. Bro, I don't see Ryder being Jonah. I'm not even going to say
Caps, you know better. Caps, you should know better by now.
The Ryder that lost to my man Jerry West.
Hold up. Did you forget how crazy everybody got when Jonah versus Gutter dropped? Are you crazy?
Alright.
You wild.
Jonah and Danny Myers are crazy?
Okay. I ain't saying nothing. All I know is I seen the way Ryder battles and the way Jonah battles. Jonah's gonna have a hard time on URL with a nigga like Ryder.
Why?
I'll put it like that.
Why?
Ryder,
what reason? What makes you think that he's gonna have a hard time?
Oh,
Ryder
man.
Crazy.
See how
he had Black Star going?
Alright. Hold on, put it like this.
Posey,
this is what you call one of them upsets.
Yeah, I got Jonah. Like, Ryder not that crazy.
All right, Posey, this is why you about to lose your URL connect, dog. Because you going for Jonah. But I'm going to tell you this right now. When Jonah lose bad, when he actually gets, I ain't going to say 3-0, but when that nigga lose clearly, that nigga like Ryder, it's over.
Come on, man. What are you,
Jonah.
my nigga? Do you work on the? Man, I think you gotta make the beats or something for URL. You do something for URL, son.
No, I don't. But I see. Here's the thing, y'all go off hype with niggas like Jonah and all that shit. I go off how shit is on URL. Period. And when I see that shit, Jonah is not gonna really. He's not gonna do his thing like that. Like how y'all feel.
Hold on, you saying? All I'm saying is you saying he's not going to do his thing on URL. His best performance to date was on URL.
Okay.
Period. So how can he not do his thing on URL? Against an A1 gutter, how can he not do his thing on URL? I don't understand.
Because that was one time, man, I seen all his weaknesses, B. I see all his weaknesses on all the other leagues, and I see that shit being exposed on URL, his next battle on URL, if that ever happened. That's why. See, I look past all this shit that y'all niggas be doing. I'd be like, oh, all right, he nice in this area and this part, but when I see the shit overall, I'll be like, yeah, this nigga's not going far on URL. That's my thing. I said the same shit about Snow, and I was right. Look where he's at. Niggas don't even talk about Snow on URL. Same shit. That's the same dude as Jonah. Someone like Big K, I see that nigga being top tier on URL, but I don't see a nigga like Jonah even being like a low mid tier shit like that. Nah. That's just I got a question. What up?
So what about B-Dot? What about B-Dot?
I see B-Dot being a top tier on URL, and I feel like URL is just on some. Matter of fact, it's not even URL. I feel like Norbs is on some bullshit. I feel like he's the one that's blocking shit for B-Dot, because B-Dot could be a nigga that's damn near battling a Sue Surf at this point, and he doesn't have to go through a PG. I feel like this is the thing with URL. Like they kind of fucking up in certain aspects. Like they feel like, okay, certain niggas that got this hype in other leagues and shit, they got to start from the bottom again on URL. I don't think that's the case, because when you think back in the day when they first started with URL, they had a bunch of niggas that had their buzz on Fight Club or Lions Den, and they went straight to the mid tier or top tier battles right away. They didn't have to go through all this little league and PG shit. Like, shit is whack. I mean, I understand if you have niggas like Reed Dollars that fucked up, but you ain't got to do that with everybody. We see clearly B that got the bars, the delivery, the performance. You don't have to go through no PG. So, that's just me.
I'm not even talking about Top and Bridge. They top niggas. But that nigga, even the nigga like Bad News to go up there and fuck some of them niggas the fuck up. Right? The nigga that battle,
I agree.
He will go over there and fuck those new niggas up, son.
But you see how I agree with that, but I don't agree with Jonah, because I see Jonah's flaws, and I see that shit would not appeal on URL. I see B-Dot going smoothly right through all these niggas on URL, but I don't see that with Jonah. I see that with Big K. Big K can go through mad niggas on URL, but I don't see that with Jonah. I don't know why I'm saying that. I see this shit. I see right through a lot of shit. Niggas was hyping up a lot of niggas from like Don't Flop and KOTD. Like they could just do anything on URL, and shit is not gonna fly. URL is a whole different like atmosphere, but niggas gonna learn the hard way.
That nigga's fire, man. Even Mook said, that nigga's one of the most fire niggas I done seen come in this shit. Murder Mook, man.
All right, Murder Mook need to step up his shit too, because he's saying that now. If he was to actually battle Sue Surf, that shit would have been a close battle, man. That shit would have not been like out of here. That shit would have not been like how he battled Lux.
That nigga can't even make it through a battle without choking, man. Get the fuck out.
Son, are you niggas?
Come on,
this nigga I'm choking 3 straight battles.
All right. Here's the thing. We're not even talking about Surf. We talk about Mook's rounds. If he we know how we see how Mook came against Iron Solomon. We got to think that was all.
He won all 5 of those, by the way.
That was all nostalgia. That was all. That was not like him.
He ain't lost in 11 rounds. He ain't lost.
Yeah, but come on, man. Them 5 rounds against Iron Solomon was sleepy. All those sleepy rounds. Them shit.
Yeah, but Mook from the days where it was winners and losers. He went in the rounds. That's how you got paid back then. Like when you got to win.
You're right. No, you're right. But we see this was his first attempt on URL. Now that his second attempt, that's why he's stalling. He's making all kind of excuses. 100K for a battle, because he knows next time around he actually got to bring it. He can't just bullshit. Everybody's all hyped off his presence alone. This time he got to bring it. So when you got to bring it this time, if he don't bring it, niggas gonna boo him out the building. And guess what? It's not the Mook that we knew back then.
Yo. Listen. He 50'd Iron Solomon and 30 Lux. What nigga can do that anywhere?
You right, but guess what? That 30 Lux shit was on a platform that was just kind of shaky all around.
Here we
Listen, man, I know what y'all about to say. That's an excuse, but guess what? That shit was that whole platform was just whack. You seen how shit was going throughout the entire event. Not even the Mook versus Lux. That shit was just weak. If that shit happened on URL, that shit would have been like a little bit closer. That shit would have been like straight clear.
When a nigga check the box score, man, all they say is 30 next to his name, man.
No, I agree. That shit was a 30. I'm not making an excuse. I'm just saying if that shit was on URL, it wouldn't have been as crazy as it looked on that platform. That platform was just a whole nother. That was like a concert / whatever it was supposed to be. Niggas was just there for Joe Budden, basically, and the whole slaughterhouse.
Y'all talked about the Sean Rex thing already?
Yeah, a little bit. What you think about it, Drizzy?
I think, like, URL got to stop dragging, man, because other niggas, like, when the buzz is crazy for a battle, man, like, you can't be dragging your feet because niggas is going to go book it elsewhere. Like, y'all not the only league. Like, if I'm a battle rapper and I got a match that's on fire and I can get paid for it, that's how I make a living, why am I going to wait for 2 years for you to book my job? Like, that don't make sense. Niggas is dragging their feet. They drag their feet with mad matches. Like, Sharon been calling himself the Smack Killer. Why is he not battling Smack's Gunner on Smack? Like, I don't know why.
You right.
Like, that shit just don't make no sense to me.
See, that's been URL's downfall for the past maybe 2-3 years. Like, they don't capitalize off the shit that they used to. Like, I remember it all started with that whole Verb versus Swave shit. That shit should have been happening on URL. That shit didn't happen for like 2 years straight, and it happened on a whole nother league, and that shit turned out whack. Niggas was holding microphones by their ear, all kind of stupid shit. It's like
even the Hitman Suge, before that shit fell out, that shit shouldn't even got to that point. That shit should have been booked on URL like a year before that. Like,
exactly.
I don't know what take niggas so long. I don't know who's doing the matchmaking. I don't know what's taking niggas so long and shit, but like, niggas gotta start picking up their feet. Something like, niggas is gonna book this shit elsewhere.
That whole B-Dot versus Saga should have happened when we was all talking about, when we was all going crazy. Like, that shit gotta happen. That should have happened then. That shit happened now or next year. Nobody cares now.
I don't even think B-Dot should take stock. Like, I don't even think he should take him no more. Like, you run around talking about, you gotta put in work but you telling him he got to put in work, but you want to battle Averb. Like, that don't even make sense. My nigga, like, fuck out of here. He shouldn't even battle that nigga. That nigga fell off. Like, he don't even deserve one of these new niggas. He don't deserve even like a PG nigga at this point. This nigga done lost 2 battles in a row.
Hey, yo, caller. I got somebody who wanna talk about what you're saying. Hold on.
All right.
Yo.
Hey, yo, 860-689, you on?
I got it.
Yo, what up?
Hey, what's good? What's good, bro?
What's going on, Caps? All right, we got to talk about this, man.
Okay.
Who this?
What?
KOTD rap. This is a KOTD rap. I got you. I heard
it. Here we go. Let me be the KOTD ambassador because I'm the white boy. What up? This is Juice.
Go ahead.
What's up, man?
What up, Juice?
What's good?
All right, so first of all, we're just going to ignore that KOTD is definitely the league of the year.
I'm not.
I'm not. No, nigga, nah. We're not doing that.
Okay, so we're going to ignore that and then talk about how only URL battles count. But we're going to ignore all these, like, top-tier battles that are happening on KOTD this year that everyone's talking about.
Name them.
Big K High Ice, Iron Solomon Disaster, Iron Solomon V Magic. There's 3 right off the top of my head.
That sounds cute. That's all cute. Okay, keep going.
Okay.
How's that cute? Arsenal Cortez.
Arsenal Cortez. Whoa. Arsenal Cortez?
Yes.
I didn't know.
Oh, see. Hey, yo, Cass, mute this nigga, dog. This nigga said Arsenal Cortez.
Nah, he's cooking you right now. He's hitting you with facts right now.
Yeah, you the one not making sense. I'm about to mute
you.
Whoa.
He wants to mute me before he gets completely bodied, I guess.
All right. He's speaking facts right now.
Keep going. We go hard.
Okay.
Keep going.
Keep going, bro.
I'm listening.
Breathe.
Okay.
I got rebuttals. I got rebuttals on deck. Go keep going.
I hope
E-Nets versus B-Magic.
Yeah, okay, so now we've got the bunker, which I don't know if any of you guys are watching bunker pay-per-views, but now we've got the best consistent venue in battle rap that's coming out with better things on cam than anything any league is producing almost monthly.
Oh, boy.
Daylight
done?
Story.
Okay.
My bad.
Is you done or is you finished?
Oh, okay. So we'll compare that with the fact that URL's pushing back venues, pushing back battles, not giving us dates all year.
They had no choice, brother. Can't do that angle.
Let him talk.
I'm letting him talk.
And,
you're right.
And on top of that, the angle of, you guys talk about a KOTD battle for 30 minutes and then go back to URL battles for 3 hours. You're taking a small population of calls that you guys are taking. That doesn't mean that KOTD battles aren't getting talked about anywhere else and that there's not KOTD battles that aren't getting huge reviews in other places. And on top of that, KOTD this year, I don't know if you guys saw this, but they hit 500K subscribers this year, which is still 100K behind URL. Facts.
That's cute. That's cute.
But like 2 years ago, URL was up on KOTD by like 400,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
KOTD is climbing way faster while URL is plateaued.
Yeah.
And I love URL, man. I'm not trying to hate on URL, but I'm just saying there's no way you can sit here and say only URL battles count when URL is holding up on battles and there's battles that are happening on other leagues that are fucking fire, dude. They're fire, and they do mean something because if they go somewhere else, if a top KOTD battler goes somewhere else and does shitty, of course it sucks for KOTD. But if a URL battler comes over and does shitty, it sucks for them when they go back to URL too, man.
All right. Is you done or is you finished, though? That's what I'm trying to know.
Let's hear your petty ass.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, man. So first of all them battles you done named, you could probably add all them shits up view-wise. And them shits wouldn't even they wouldn't equal up to the top battle. Or we not doing
what
views?
are you talking about, bro? Do you know how ridiculous you sound saying that shit?
By the way, if you want to talk about views, Conceited and Dumbfounded got like 4-point-something million views too, so that's fine.
All right, so if we want to just go off battles,
are you following what you saying right now, bro?
No. If we going off battles.
Let him get his round off.
Yeah, man,
go ahead.
Why are you cutting him off?
Right. Yeah,
by the way, I'm not saying shit. Go ahead.
Cook food.
All right.
I'll let the white man cook
all them battles you just named.
Fuck that shit.
All them battles you just named, they first of all, they're not fucking with Ill Will versus Rum Nitty. They're not fucking with Av versus Rum Nitty. They're not fucking with Av versus Chess. They're not fucking with Av versus Chess. They're not fucking with Surf versus Top. They're not fucking.
Cut him off.
They're not fucking with even the 2-on-2s, Surf and Rock versus the NWA.
Okay, stop.
They're not fucking with
DMV. Let him go. DMV. Let him go.
Mike P versus Daylight.
You killing yourself. The audio was fucked up on that. Keep going.
Yeah, I try to hate like that.
A soft spot for
wow.
Shout out to the Black-owned business URL, man. Shout out Smack, man.
Oh, y'all niggas is really hating, though.
Man.
Yeah, y'all trying to really straight hate. Yeah, that's hate. That's straight up hate, though. That's hate.
I fuck with URL just as much, but you can't ignore that there's other leagues out there. Nah, man, you can't ignore that there's other leagues out there that are just as impactful and are putting out shit that means that
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you.
I'm saying that
it's an independent Black-owned business.
Bro, you disagreed with me for the whole first half of this entire show. That's why I got in queue. Are you kidding me? Everything you said up until the time I got on the line was disagreeing with me.
I'm just saying URL is above those. That's all I'm saying.
I'm
not disagreeing with you on all the other battles and the league itself. I'm just disagreeing with you where I say that URL is above all of them. Period.
Hold on. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Hold up, Dre. So one question. What up? What question to clarify all this? So, you say even if URL is above King of the Dot, because I've publicly said that shit. You know what I'm saying? I have a Kyle shot of young. I still say that URL is above King of the Dot because there are a lot of battles that King of the Dot will put out that I really will not care about. Opposed to URL.
I agree.
That's just me and
I agree.
all that. That's just me.
I agree with
for
that.
me, URL is automatically still going to be on over King of the Dot because I don't watch all the battles on King of the Dot. I'm not watching the G's like that Hollywood front. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch the G's way before I watch the G's. So that's why I got URL over King of the Dot. But are you actually saying that King of the Dot cannot have League of the Year because URL is number one always? Like I don't think that. I think this is URL's their worst year in a long time. In a regular time. I mean, they have some good battles, but I mean, as far as King of the Dot putting out fire battles and RBE putting out fire battles, it's not like as clear cut as you are making it seem.
Yo, man, yo, fuck what you want, fan 007, nigga, man. Shout out to Angryfan moving, nigga. What up, niggas, you good?